facing the police every single day.
Are you Bill Page?
I am.
Are you? Okay, can I finally meet you for official?
Sure.
Okay, you're not going to kill me, right? So you know who I am, right?
I know who you are.
All right, so are you going to try to get rid of that frickin' ordinance, dude? This is stupid.
Which ordinance?
They still are banning filming public officials in a public place.
Well, I think, and I'm guessing at this because I haven't been involved.
Right.
The legal is only the 5 council members, the active members. They're not even letting me listen into any discussions.
Wow.
Like that, so I don't know what's going on, but intuitively, I would expect that the attorney's saying, don't change anything while this is in process unless it's part of an agreement.
That is true, because you heard how many times they got sued now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, but you know and I know, if I have a legitimate case, I should sue, right? It's on video, I have the documents, it's not my fault they repeatedly violated. I mean, you heard it was out of control, right?
No, I mean,
then they put me in jail for free speech on the sidewalk. Come on, man. By the way, we just filed that. By the way, do you know where the cop went, Brandon Angelini? Angelini's son, I guess, used to work there. He gave me a ticket for free speech on a sidewalk. Do you know where he went? Okay, I haven't heard. All right. Yeah, we just tried to serve a summons and we can't find him. So what is your opinion? Okay, here's another one I want to ask you about since you got here. Okay. What is your opinion with this? Dude, nobody else gets a deal like Jerry does, okay? Nobody. Okay, you agree this is so wrong it's not even funny, right?
Well, this could come to a very abrupt halt after this weekend.
Please, you're making me hard, man. Are you serious?
There were some things that happened that council members, that I've already relayed to them this morning. Council members are
okay, you talked to Dave then. Dude, what they did threatening them, that's like threatening a black and a Jew. You can't do that. This is government property.
It's free speech, freedom of association.
Yes. Then why did they trespass me for filming? You heard he's being sued too, right?
Well,
come on.
And my position is the city needs to sever the ties. And
yes.
Because we don't need it. And just the exposure.
Right. Okay, I'm going to tell you a secret. Do you know what they said in mediation yesterday? Did you hear? I was in mediation for this lawsuit. He doesn't have insurance. How are you doing this if you don't have insurance? And guess who else said they don't have insurance? The freaking association. You got 2 people running all this without insurance? Dude, you know and I know, if you rent anything else, you have to have insurance, right? Mm-hmm. None. And I tried to, even before mediation yesterday, I've tried to settle with the city. I've tried to settle here. Dude, I tried to settle yesterday. You know what they said? Fuck you. So now they're going to drag you, the city, all the way through a jury trial, and I'll go to the 11th because, again, like you know, if I'm filming in public, that's not illegal. You know what's weird? Me and Jerry actually used to be friends. And then he flipped out. When they made it into a rental, to give him the power to get whoever, you know, dude, that's like saying I have the power to get rid of blacks and Jews.
But he's getting he's paying $700.
Oh, it's so bad, dude. So bad. So that's $25 a week?
He makes all that up in one weekend.
Yes.
And still makes money.
That's what I'm saying. How is this legal? And did this go for an open bid? No.
See, that's part of the problem. And
please tell me you're a lawyer.
No, I'm not.
Damn it.
I'm a.
You know a lawyer?
I've got a lot of law background, but I'm not a lawyer.
Okay.
The problem that we've gotten ourselves into is that the city council has made comments. All contracts must be brought to front of the city council.
Yeah, you heard they cheated the last one, right?
Well, this one got renewed and didn't come in front of the council.
That's what I'm saying. They cheated.
But it was the city allowed it. I mean, somebody in the city.
I heard they were pissed when they heard.
Somebody in the city needs to be disciplined.
Absolutely.
And this is the next step on that. The fact that they renewed it without permission,
right,
and they have these people that are breaking all the rules.
Yes, like I said, that's like threatening a black and a Jew, dude. You can't do that. You know, plus he trespassed. You know what's really messed up too? I have 2 trespasses from here. The other guy that got trespassed for free speech gave a notice of intent to sue. They settled with him, but they won't settle with me. Is that racist? Do I need to paint myself black? I mean, I feel like I'm the black guy from Punta Gorda. Yeah. I might as well paint myself black, right?
Yeah, I've walked around through here 3 weekends.
Did they get mad at you for that?
Nobody ever said a word.
Then why are they trespassing me for filming? I was shopping, talking to somebody, and I got trespassed.
No other place in the city are they allowed to close the street down for more than 3 times a year.
Ooh.
They close this street down and they close the
I
alley
didn't
down
know
every
that.
weekend. Yeah.
Oh my.
And I'm going, wait a second, I'm on council. We're applying the rules the same for everybody.
So you agree this is like state actorship,
Oh, yeah,
right? All day. All day.
Yeah.
Can you swear to that in court? Can I bring in?
I don't know what good that's going to
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
well, it sounds like you know a lot.
well, I mean, I've been studying. I've been working with. I started with Nancy Krafke
Okay, right?
almost 8 years ago. And,
Oh, wow.
And I all of her pre-meetings and stuff.
Right.
I read the material. We discussed it. So, and I've been doing that ever since.
Dude, what happened? Why did they literally make the law banning free speech because of me? I heard they are almost going to call it the Sheets Law.
Well, the problem that I've got is that they're not. This to me should have been another reason to get rid of Levin.
Right.
You get the first time you get sued for freedom of speech.
Thank you.
The lawyer steps up and
Come
says
on.
the city shall not do this, 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 and this, and you're going to have a training class doing this, this, and this.
And they never did.
Well, I'm saying they should have. I know
yeah.
they didn't because all of the problems, the majority of the problems, go back to Murray. There was
He was the instigator?
he pulled a lot of bullshit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I tell you the other problem? I want to see if you're aware of this. Home run rule. That's why this is happening. Because the home run rule says you can do whatever they want until it's challenged. So, dude, they could literally ban blacks here again? That's how stupid that law is. You know that, right?
Well, I've never heard that.
Home run rule. Look it up. That's how they're doing this
I've
stuff.
heard home rule. I hadn't heard of home run rule.
Well, do you know what that says usually on the ordinance when it's a home run rule ordinance? It usually says in the bottom, this stands until we're sued. Isn't it supposed to go the other way around?
Yeah, so I would never vote for something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, if you're expecting to be sued, then you better go back and figure it out because there's no sense in us incurring the cost associated with the
Right.
lawsuit. You know, the city's not made of fucking money.
That's right.
And next year's gonna be worse.
Dude, you heard how many lawsuits already, right? There's 10 against the city and there's more.
But 5 of them are freedom of speech.
Yes. Actually, all my stuff is related to freedom of speech, freedom of press. We just filed the one for when I was arrested for free speech, for doing the abortion thing. Hey, I know it's a controversial spot, but guess what? It's still a fucking sidewalk, man. And it was the exit. They didn't even have the kids in the car. And I don't know if you saw the video that day. Dude, did you know I wasn't disturbing the peace? It was the counter protesters disturbing the peace. And here's another one I'm going to tell you. That bullhorn, did you know there is no noise ordinance? It's legal. Did you know that?
It's different.
No noise ordinance.
I've never looked at it, but that's different than what has been described to me.
Yeah, no noise ordinance. So and I know you cannot use disturbing as a way to kill free speech and free press, correct? And that's what they're doing. So check this out. The counter protesters were over there. They had the bullhorn. You know what they told the jury when I went to trial for that? Andy incited him to use the bullhorn. Therefore, I'm guilty of the bullhorn. Do you know why they call this place Auschwitz, Florida? That's why. Hey, it was good to meet you. I was talking about you just the other day. I'm like, when do I get to meet Bill?
Well, and I've got a town hall on Tuesday night. At the library.
Okay, what time?
6.
All right, and that's you putting it on?
Yes.
All right, I will try to be there, man. Okay, Tuesday night, 6 o'clock.
Right.
And it's at library. All right. All right, I will try to be there. So you're not going to be mad if I showed up and asked real questions?
No.
Okay, because some are scared of that.
I mean, and as long as and the one thing I won't do is I won't bullshit you. If I don't know
Right.
the answer to the question, I'm going to say, I got to do more research because I don't know that.
Right. Yeah, that is fair. Okay, 6 o'clock.
But there aren't many subjects that I don't have some background.
Right. Why? What did you used to do again?
I was a controller, manufacturing controller.
Oh, wow. So you are not stupid.
No.
Okay.
And I had my hands in everything.
So there was a lot of stupid people here on council and in management, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Now, the city has had some, be the right term,
done a lot of stupid things?
Well, a lot of their problem children have left.
That is true. Yeah, they finally got rid of Levin. He was one of the worst.
Well, Murray.
But you heard what they did at the police station too, right? They let a dog eat a guy for riding his bicycle. You know about that, right? When did you come here?
2017.
You might have known, but you don't know. So there was a guy at nighttime riding around his bicycle without a shirt, and they let the dog eat him. So bad they had to life flight him out. So that was the first thing with the bad cop, right? Okay. Then to make the bad cop look good, they had the bad cop go in that class for old people to pretend to be cops.
Now that part I know.
And shot the lady. Come on, man. He never did jail time? I did free speech and I did jail time. So I know it can be controversial, but you know what I know? Free speech is supposed to be controversial to make it think, correct? All right? And I'm sure you've already seen my MO. Usually in an hour I'm gone. What's your problem? I got one more quick one to ask you. The event center is a government-owned building, correct?
Correct.
They rent it to the place to rent out the spaces, right? ASM Global, okay?
It's the county. It's
But-
owned by the county.
But they're under the county rules who also ban filming and a bunch of other shit, right? Did you know that?
I didn't realize they did
Okay. In their ordinance, it says that I can be outside on a sidewalk protesting or getting signatures. Did you hear they trespassed me for letting people know about the sheriff's illegal gun list? Totally serious. Trespassed me. Now they're in court for that one. And again, it's a county building. They're renting it to these people to rent out the spaces, but they're under the county rules, which say I can be there to protest. So I was there the other day when the craft fair was there. Great turnout. I was shocked. I did not protest at the bottom of the steps, okay? I was doing the Trump flag at that time, okay? So I'm on the sidewalk, not even on the property. You know what they did? Called the cops. When does this stop, man?
Who showed up, the sheriff or the city?
That's what's interesting. Since it's in Punta Gorda, they're using Punta Gorda cops. Here's another bad thing. Under the rules for Charlotte County, if they trespass you, it's supposed to be under the Charlotte County trespass, which I can appeal. They actually did something right. I can appeal it there, right? Can't appeal here. So, but when the Punta Gorda cops show up, guess what they give me? Full-blown trespass, state statute with no way to appeal. You know and I know, every law must have redress. Dude, when they trespassed me from City Hall, do you know where they really fucked up? I couldn't even go to City Hall meetings. Is that a big no-no? That's a huge no-no. So yeah, you got to get in there and start slapping some people and say, what the fuck, man? You want to keep getting sued? Because guess what? There's more lawsuits coming. Okay?
Yeah, the city, this is me, just moves way too slow.
Yes.
And if they were trying to do something to improve it,
right.
Not only are they slow,
yes,
but they'll put it in reverse part of the
I know, right?
in order to slow it up even more. And
you think they did the right thing with the LDRs?
By
going back?
Yes.
Okay, so they're going to get sued less?
Actually, the issue was once they passed the second,
okay,
the state Senate and stuff had their shot. They had Senate Bill 250.
Right.
Then they passed 180.
Right.
The regulations, as I have understood them,
right.
I haven't read through the bill, but
right.
the summary that was given to me, it required the city to pay to be sued. They had to pay for the people that were suing them for their lawyers' fees, and it's not just the property owner.
Right.
It's me, the guy next door, because it infringes
wow.
on my use of my property.
Oh my!
And I go, you can't win.
Right.
The only way to win is to go back before Ian,
right,
which was the previous version of the LDRs, and do that. You know, from a legal perspective, I was 100% in that camp.
No kidding. Wow. So either way, they were kind of fucked. Because I heard the ones before were also bad, right?
Well, you know, am I being recorded?
Huh? Right over there. Yes.
Okay. I was looking at your.
Yeah, I was looking at that one.
Okay. And I don't mind being recorded, but I don't want to be quoted for all this stuff.
Right. Well, if you don't, then you can stop.
No.
By the way, did you see what I was handing out? She is so pissed. Dude, you should have saw it. She was over here taking pictures of me, and I just went, fuck you.
I was actually going to mention that to you because I just came from there.
Yeah. How is it doing?
It's not doing too bad.
I mean, for the first day, right? I thought they did halfway advertising.
The one thing that they're missing right now
Is all the vendors they're going to have here.
Well, it is they don't have the farmers market side. There's no fruits, vegetables down there right now. That's the reason why I came up here.
That's true, and I heard Jerry's got 4 of them now.
Well,
somebody just told me.
He tried. One of the guys tried to go down.
And they threatened him.
And they threatened him, so he stayed here. And until I think there's a comfort level that Dave's not going to get run out of town, I can understand them trying to protect their business.
Right.
So I can't really fault them for that.
Did you hear Dave's ultimate dream? Trying to get the big concrete pad and make it a huge one. That would be badass. Absolutely. Because you know and I know all across the country, especially here in Florida, some of these things are huge, bringing in tons of business for the city. Right. And I understand why they're doing it, but again, like it sounds like you totally know what's going on. This is so fucked up that he's the only one. Did you know he even got this place for free for how many years? For free. How do you do that?
Well, it's being part of the Good Old Boy Network.
Okay, but again, state actor, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't want to sue them, but what they're literally calling me? They're calling me vexatious. Well, what do I call them for giving me all the tickets? You know what I'm saying? Everything I got is, I'm not going to file shit unless it's legit, because I don't want to pay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I filed, I have it on it's all on video. I have the documents. It's your fault. Like I said, I was down there protesting at the park, and Angelini gave me a ticket for a bullhorn. Yet Black Lives Matter was here twice, bullhorns. The abortion people were here with bullhorns, no problem. And the gun grabbers were over here with bullhorns, no problem. But Andy has a bullhorn? Just because I was playing some really fun songs? Did you hear the songs that I was playing?
Yeah.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. That was when we still had the ordinance. So I found every bad word song that you could find. It was, dude, people wanted to beat the living shit out of you. That's why I got to carry pepper spray. So anyways, all right, I'm talked out, and the wife's going to kill me. Good to meet you. I will see you Tuesday, man.
Okay, take care.
Make this happen.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
If I've got anything to say about it,
all right.